Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to Duel Links as we go on our road from Rookie to KOG. We're currently at the start of Gold, and we are taking a look at our Ritual Beast deck. I feel like I wanted to change just one card. As you can see, I put in one Fiendish Chain. I probably would have put in two, but I just don't have two, so it's not really an option. Fiendish Chain seems to be pretty good with Treacherous Trap Hole because Fiendish Chain just stays on the field unless the monster that it's attached to gets destroyed. So you can still use your Treacherous Trap Hole. And the thing that I took out is I took out one Ritual Beast Return. I figured taking out one of our Ritual Beast spell cards would be fine because we usually just search for them anyways. And the other card that I would have taken out if I had a second Fiendish Chain would probably be one of the Cosmic Cyclones, because we want at least one of each of these, and the Cosmic Cyclones are pretty good, but we can't really afford to get rid of any of our monsters. So anyways, just one small change to the deck, and we are going to continue on. Last time I felt like we were doing pretty good. Let's see if we can actually keep it up. Obviously, we ended on a loss. I did review the duel that we lost, and I feel like two things happened there. First of all, he had a ridiculous opening hand, while I did not have a fantastic hand. And second, I didn't know about the existence of that card that flips things face down, or face up. I could have played around him if I had known about that, and I could have actually won if I didn't summon my Canahawk next to my face down window. All I had to do was flip window face up first, and then he couldn't have done what he did to negate my Canahawk. So that was a little bit unlucky, but now that we know, hopefully we won't do stuff like that again. And playing against like these less common decks like Arrow Mage, not that many people play Arrow Mage, so I really didn't have any way to know that he was going to do that. And this guy is immediately spending half of his life points to summon a Dark Magician. So that means he's only going to have Dark Magician on the field. However, I don't think we have a way that we can lethal him. Yeah, it's going to be tough. We really needed Elder if we were gonna lethal, I think. We could have lethaled with Elder, but we can't do it. So first things first, we're gonna Cosmic Cyclone his middle card. Get that out of here. That was 1,000 knives. Alright. Well, that doesn't seem... I don't know why you would set that. That was obviously just a bluff. So what are we doing then? Really, the only thing we can do is like summon Canahawk. Summon Canahawk, banish Winda, and then maybe set Bond as a bluff, because I got nothing. This is a tough one. Do we want to Sealed Tombs? I think the answer is no. We wait for the turn we want to go aggressive to actually Sealed Tombs. Oh, you get to Destiny draw off of paying half of your life points to summon a Dark Magician? I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't really think about that. It's when he loses 2,000 life points, he gets to pick up his deck and draw anything he wants. Now, this could be bad. If he has anything that can kill Canahawk, and then another monster, then I think we just lose. Or even if he just has a big monster, a 1900 monster could win it for him right here. But my bluff is going to throw him off. He might not go for lethal this turn just because of that bluff. Come on. Alright. Still alive, I think. What do you do? That could be bad. Yeah, that could spell the end if it's 1,000 knives. I don't think that card ends us. Okay, well, that's a problem. What do you do? Add one. Is this the one that like boosts his attack? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's over. Well, we tried. Unlucky. Can't surrender. Well, I guess I could. If you ever want to surrender on your opponent's turn, you gotta go to the pause menu. You can't just click on your deck. That was just unlucky. I don't know what I do differently there. Actually, I think what I had to do was summon Petalfin in attack mode and send his Dark Magician back to his hand. As stupid as it sounds, I think that was our only play. But that's just how it goes. I felt like I didn't have control of that duel. Not to mention the fact that we just killed 1,000 knives. That wasn't very useful. But we never figured out what his other face down was to begin with. Alright, we need to recover. Grit. I haven't seen anyone running grit for like 1,000 years. If you don't know what grit does, it just makes it to where once per turn, if you were gonna die from full life, you don't die. So he just turned one past? Are you kidding me? You can't just turn one pass around here? So we're gonna go... We're going for our just basic... Oh, no, not that one. I meant to activate Rampengu. So we're just going for a basic kill here. And then we want to summon a hawk. So Rampengu combos, we gotta remember, are slightly different than Kanahawk combos, because here we actually activate our first effect. We target you and you. And then we activate to special summon. And we're going to use that to search for a return right here. And then we're going to activate Rampengu's effect, banish an ulti Apelio. And that'll allow us to get an Apelio in the graveyard. Then we will special summon our Kanahawk. Now with Kanahawk, we can use our first effect here, and we want to drop you and you. And we're going to search for Bond, just to ensure we have lethal. Which, actually we need Bond, now that I think about it. So we're gonna now set our back row. We might as well seal tombs, because I think this is gonna be it. And then we will start... Wait, what? What? Oh no! I sealed tombs myself out of lethal! Fool! Why would I do that? Okay, well, don't do that. I just realized now, because in the last duel that we played against that Arrow Mage player, what are you doing? He's not doing anything. In that duel that we played against that Arrow Mage player, I was like, hey, what the heck, why can't I activate my Apelio on his turn? I sealed tombs myself out of it. I'm so stupid. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. So we were supposed to just do this last turn. So yeah, I need to remember, maybe make this play after I use sealed tombs, or the complete opposite. Make the play before I use sealed tombs. And we can't use return if we're trying to use our graveyard while we're sealed tombs. We can still use, that's fine, I guess. We can still summon things from the banish pile, just not the graveyard. And we can still use Bond to fuse together under sealed tombs. So the only thing we need to not do is try and summon from the graveyard using return. So most of the time it won't be relevant, except like a situation like that where our Apelio's in the graveyard. I also don't know why our opponent wasn't playing. Thank God, because if we had lost because I had made that misplay, I would have been pretty upset. But we did have a treacherous trap hole. It was going to be pretty hard for him to make a comeback. Okay, we do have Elder. We prefer to draw into a Rampengu or a Kanahawk. We have 5 of them in our deck, so we got a 33% chance to draw one here. It is a Kanahawk. So what do? You summon from where? From your hand. Okay. Oh, no. Before we play anything, go ahead, Cosmic Cyclone. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we normal summon Kanahawk. We have a Kanahawk, so our priority is a window. Because technically we don't really have a window. The window's in our hand and not going to be able to be played this turn. Now we special summon. I always like to special summon the Kanahawk, even though we're not going to be using it. We could just summon Ulti Apelio. It really doesn't matter. We're going to use our second effect, immediately go out. And now we're going to banish an Apelio. Can we even win this turn? Where's Apelio? There you are. Maybe we want a Petal Fin. I think we want Petal Fin. So then we special summon Kanahawk again. And this time we're actually going to use our first effect. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to target you and Petal Fin. And we'll chain. Target Petal Fin and window. We don't actually have anything else that we can summon though, do we? Because Winda, oh, we needed to not banish Winda and to search return first. Now that I look at it. Yeah, this play doesn't work like that. Because we got nothing we can use return on. But our attack with Ulti Apelio can't be halved. So we got that going for us. Do we want to first banish Winda to activate Petal Fin? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Trying to think. I feel like we could have done this differently and actually had lethal. I think we needed to do one less search. Also, we could have ended the same play on an Ulti Kanahawk and searched again for something, which might have been advantageous. No, we're not going to do anything. So we're going to go ahead and activate this. Petal Fin and window. We drew another Kanahawk. We can just use Petal Fin twice, right? First banish Hawk. Get rid of the back row first. I mean, that's not gonna help you. And then we will just special summon. We can go ahead and special summon ulti. We just gotta make sure we don't run out of time here, but I think we can go ahead and activate both of our effects. And we'll just drop one of the windows, and we'll summon back Petalfin. Summon Petalfin, and this guy. And what will we add? I guess Apelia is our best bet. Can activate this. We'll just banish Apelio, get rid of that. Then we'll just summon into ulti Apelio. Alright, we gotta go. I think there's nothing. Oh, he just surrendered? Okay, fair enough. We were going a little bit too slow there. And I feel like that first turn we could have had lethal. I'm just trying to think. If we had searched for Petalfin right away, did we search for Petalfin right away, or did we banish a window first? We banished a window first. I think we needed to go for Petalfin first, and then just immediately get rid of his card. And that way, with the search from Ulti Canahawk, we could have searched Bond, or not Bond, searched Return and won that turn. I think it was very possible. Alright, this is an interesting hand at the moment. Well, we can definitely get rid of his back row. Give me an Elder. Aw, oh, nice. Rip straight into Elder. Now we're gonna go Elder. Just gonna allow us to go Canahawk. Ooh, but we don't have another Ritual Beast card in our hand. So can we do this? Yeah, I think we still can. I think we can still do it. So we do that, and then we immediately synchro out, because we want Canahawk effect again. And then Canahawk is going to banish Apelio for us. Is it going to banish Apelio for us? Yeah. Now we'll special summon not that guy. And then we're going to use this to put the regular Canahawk in the grave. And the Elder in the grave? Oh, we could put the regular Canahawk and the Apelio. Yeah, here's your play. No, we don't want to chain, because we want him on the field. And then we just need anything. So I guess we'll grab ourselves a Petalfin. And then we will activate Return. We'll banish Petalfin. We'll summon Apelio. So now you can, this is the combo right here. We'll set this, activate this effect, banish Canahawk. Don't do that. Activate Sealed Tombs. Battle. There we go. Alright. That's the combo. So we need to make sure if we're going for the lethal like that, then we need to stop on the second Canahawk. Assuming that we didn't have an extra Ritual Beast in our hand. We got No Mortal Can Resist? No way. That's like a Shizu's second best skill. I actually didn't even realize I didn't have that one. If you don't know what No Mortal Can Resist does, like, we're using Sealed Tombs to stop people from special summoning from their graveyard and banishing from their graveyard and stuff. What No Mortal Can Resist does is if you're 1,000 life points lower than your opponent, then you can activate it and it turns... I can't remember if it's just monsters or all cards into Skull Servants in their graveyard. Which Skull Servants are just a 1-star, 300 attack, 200 defense monster, normal monster, no effect. So they're essentially useless for most people. And it gets rid of all those pesky effect monsters they might have in their graveyard. Another 4-card extra deck. These people are really liking their 4 cards. Also, we have Bond. Obviously, we're looking for a Ritual Beast like that. Pretty much exactly what I was going to ask for. So, what are we looking for here? We are looking, because we have a Winda in hand that we can easily banish. So our play is going to banish a Petalfin whenever he decides that he wants to respond. Unless he just clicked X. Which it seems like he may have done. Nope. He did not click X. Amazing. Alright, so now we go... Do we go Ulti Hawk here? I guess it doesn't matter what we go into because we're just going out again. And then we'll immediately go back out. And this time we're going into Petalfin instead. And we'll banish our window, which will allow us to do all this one more time. I suppose we could have dropped... No, we still need that Canahawk. Because we could still special summon it one time. So now this is where we go for Hawk. And we're going to activate our effect. This time we want the first one. We're still good, right? We go like this. And then we summon Canahawk and Winda. And then Canahawk. So we search for return. Canahawk banishes Apelio. Maybe. There we go. And now we just go... We could just go Hawk again. Hawk's probably our better play. His connection is really slow. And then we can banish our Elder. Summon a Pelio. Pelio effect activates to banish Petalfin. And then we use our search effect. We'll bring back one of you. And we'll bring back Petalfin. No, not Petalfin. Canahawk. Because we don't need Canahawk anymore. And this will allow us... We'll just go wind up. In case everything goes wrong next turn. Now we can seal Tombs. Now if he somehow has something to block lethal here, we just activate Bond. And then we'll have an attack with Ulti Apelio. And Ulti Apelio obviously can't be, his attack can't be stopped. Alright, there we go. We're getting it. We're figuring it out. We're figuring out what our full combos are, where we have to make adjustments in our combos. All that jazz. I think, did we lose the first 2 or just the first 1? We lost the first 1, and then we won 4 in a row. We're getting there. The duels will probably start to get more difficult around Platinum and Legend. And then we're really going to have to work on our plays. Although, with Ritual Beasts, our plays aren't going to change that much. Just kind of like, does he have a card on the field? Do we want to go for Petalfin to get rid of the card? The thing I like about Ritual Beasts is most of the time they're doing their own thing, and they don't really care what the opponent is doing that much. Like, they have options to deal with their opponent, but they don't necessarily have to deal with their opponent. Now, here's a problem that we have. If we need to do it like this, I think. Rampengu, activate Rampengu effect to get us a Canahawk, because otherwise we are not going to have any tamers. Go ahead, banish Apelio. And that's going to let us summon Canahawk. And we're going to use Canahawk to banish Winda. Now we don't have great access to this Winda. I'm going to not Sealed Tombs. This is an interesting situation, because we've already used our return, which is a slight problem. This is kind of why 2 returns is maybe a better choice for being really aggressive. Because our only tamer is in the banish pile, and he's playing 6 Samurai. He might just win right here. If his 6 Samurai deck is good, I think he can win. Is he gonna special summon off of that? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so he has a Shien right here, which is an issue. We need to draw into a tamer, or I think it's a wrap. We can use Petalfin to get rid of his Shien. It's tough what we actually do here, because I think either way we lose. I think we've lost. Oh, that's even worse. Who even plays this card? What the heck? Yeah, that's gonna be the ball game. I don't know what to do about that one. We needed one of our defensive cards, so either our Treacherous or our Fiendish Shame there to actually find any success. Unlucky. Alright, I think we got time for one more. Hopefully end on a win. Yeah, I can't think of any way that we would have done that better. Because we just had no way to actually get a tamer in the graveyard early enough. Because our three ritual beasts were wrong. If one of them in our hand was Canahawk, we could have done it. But it wasn't meant to be. Okay, we got Elder Rampengu though. Much better than last time. This guy's running 30 card Red Eyes Fusion. Interesting. It's gonna be, I think Can we deal with... Oh my, what? Once per turn, you can add one element. What is this? Element Saber monster in your hand would be sent to... Would send a card from the hand to the graveyard to activate. You can send that many. I think we just immediately Cosmic Cyclone the Palace, because I don't want to deal with the Palace. And then we're going to Elder into Rampengu. Pretty sure even if he flips me down, I can still use my effect. Although if he flips down Rampengu, I can't. But it does not look like he's doing that. So we'll throw one of our Ulticanahawks to get that. Now if he flips down Ulticanahawk here, then we might have some problems. He has to do it right now, which he did. Dang it. Can we chain both of our effects to this? No, we can only chain the one where we go out, which is what it's gonna have to be. There's no way around that. We have to get back out to avoid that. And now we will summon Ulticanahawk again. And we'll just activate our first effect, because we can't do this. And we'll just drop Ulticanahawk. We might as well just drop both of these, because we're not going to use either of them. And that'll allow us to add a return. Return. We can banish Winda and go Apelio. It's not live? Oh, after we activate this, it should be live though. Gonna banish Canahawk. And no, don't do that quite. I'm trying to think. So we're gonna place this. Go like this. We're gonna fuse out. Put Winda, Canahawk. Then we can activate Canahawk to get our Petal Fin out there. Is that who we want? Yeah. And then we can special summon into Ulti Apelio. Unless we want to go for Bond. Bond is the smarter play, right? Yes, it is. So now we can activate this first effect again. And we'll toss... We don't need Rampengu anymore. And we don't need Canahawk anymore. So we'll toss both of those. That'll allow us to add Bond. And this should be lethal. We will now activate Sealed Tombs. So we'll go over the Molyneux. It's not... Wait, he has 5,000... How do you have so much freaking life? Do we just do nothing then? I didn't expect it to not be lethal. I wasn't paying attention to how much life he had. Yeah, I think we just give it to him. We have Treacherous. We can't activate Apelio's regular effect because we sealed Tombs. I can't believe we were 100 damage off. That's so unfortunate. Now, did he just have 5,000 life, or why did this happen? He did just have 5,000 life. I see. Okay, well that's why we miscalculated. We don't care about that. We will just kill his Red Eyes Slash Dragon when it comes out, because I don't want to deal with a Red Eyes Slash Dragon when it actually attacks me. Yep, so we're just going to immediately Treacherous it. Pick his. Then we'll pick our Canahawk. We'll chain Canahawk's effect to it. Really? Would you just stop, please? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Winda and Petalfin, which pretty much should be a wrap. Because if Winda dies, we just summon an Ulti Apelio. Okay, he surrendered. Alright, make sure you check people's life points. We did the play perfectly if we were trying to get over the Molahue. However, we did not calculate him having 5,000 life points into the situation, which would have required 100 more damage, because Ulti Apelio has 2,600 attack. It does not get the boost of regular Apelio of 500 attack, because when it attacks, it is unaffected by all card effects. So we would have been 100 damage short. Either way, I think he realized the futility of what he was doing. He was going to lose his Slash Dragon for free. Then anything he summoned, he'd have to pick his poison, kill Winda, or kill Petalfin. And pretty much at that point, it's game over no matter what, because all he can do is normal summon. But either way, that's going to be it for this one. Decent showing, 2 losses this time. More than we usually have, but not as many as we had with the Artifact Synchro deck. But I think we're doing alright. We're learning our combos. And the times that we lost, I feel like we didn't have a whole lot that we could do. I may go back to our other version of the deck with 2 returns. But we didn't even see Fiendish Chain a single time. So maybe I'd like to actually give Fiendish Chain a chance to make some plays happen in this deck. So we'll probably stick with this version for a little while. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.